Perfectionism is a trap that so many of us get caught up in. It's like this insatiable need to be flawless in every single area of our lives. And when we try to live up to those unrealistic standards, it just leaves us feeling stressed, anxious, and constantly disappointed in ourselves. The truth is, perfection is an illusion and it does not exist. And the more we chase it, the further back it seems to get. And the worst part, it's holding us back from living our best lives. So if you're anything like me, you probably can relate to this feeling of perfectionism and how we want to excel in everything that we do. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Alai and I am a scientist turned into a photographer. Well, I guess we can go back to being a scientist, but that's not the point. The point is we're going to talk about perfectionism and how it almost ruined my life and how it's probably ruining yours as well. Well, in this video, we're going to talk about how perfectionism is ruining our lives and how we can overcome it. Recently, I read this book called The Atomic Habit by James Clear. And there's a story in there about two groups of photographers, the quantity and the quality group. A professor divided his photography students into two groups, quantity and quality. The quantity group would be graded solely on the volume of work produced, while the quality group had to create just one, nearly perfect photo. At the end of the term, the best photos were made by the quantity group. These students spend the semester experimenting, learning from mistakes, and honing their skills by taking hundreds of photos. Meanwhile, the quality group got stuck overthinking and ended up little to show for their effort. We often get bogged down trying to find the optimal approach that we never take any action. Sometimes it's better to try to produce a large quantity of a work rather than striving for perfection. When I read this story, it hit home because it made me realize that it's so easy to get paralysis by analysis. That is, to never start because I'm searching for the perfect plan or the magic formula that never exists. But the magic is actually in the doing. You fall, you fail, but you learn. Perfectionism is like raising the bar so high and leaning on our own effort for something that only God can do. This pursuit of perfection often fuels crippling anxiety, depression, and feeling of inadequacy as we constantly doubt our abilities and we feel like fraud. In short, perfectionism is ruining our lives. It's holding us back from reaching our full potential and living the fulfilling, joyful lives we deserve. So what can we do about it? How can we break free from this trap of perfectionism and start living? In my work and in anything that I do, I am actually trying to focus on three things. The first thing is to focus on the process and not the outcome or the end result. My current goal is to read the Brothers Karamazov. I am sure I'm not saying this Russian name correctly, but this book is long. It's a little over 800 pages with almost Bible-sized text. Will I finish this book in a week? Probably not. The end result is I want to finish this book. In the meantime, I am enjoying the conversation in this book about conflict between faith and doubt, the problem of free will, and the question of moral responsibility. Taking my time to read this book allowed me to simply enjoy the process rather than finishing it quickly. Instead of obsessing over the end result, try to focus on the process of working towards your goal. Celebrate the small win and the progress you are making towards your goal, rather than fixating on the final product. Secondly, set realistic goals. Because perfection is all about a need for control, we often set unrealistic, all or nothing goals that are impossible to achieve. Instead, try setting smaller, more achievable goals that you can actually accomplish. This will help you build momentum and feel a sense of progress rather than constantly feeling like a failure. Perfectionism thrives on this idea that anything less than perfect is unacceptable. But the truth is, imperfection is a natural part of human experience. So learn to embrace your flaws and mistakes as opportunities of growth and learning. Lastly, practice self-compassion. One of the key antidotes to perfectionism is self-compassion. Instead of beating yourself up for your mistake, learn to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that everyone makes errors and that it's a natural part of the learning process. By overcoming perfectionism, you'll experience a profound shift in your mindset and behavior. You'll become more resilient, more adaptable, and more open to taking risks and trying new things, like talking to the camera. You'll be able to focus on what truly matters rather than being bogged down in the pursuit of an impossible idea. Talk about procrastination. What is it?
Procrastination? Oh, perfectionism.
Perfectionism, yeah,
Perfection.
not procrastination.
Yeah.
What do you think about perfectionism?
That's a good topic.
Yeah. Are you a perfectionist?
Not by any means. I'm a
So you
I'm a
don't
go
struggle.
go with the flow guy.
With the flow?
Go with the flow. If it looks good, it looks good.
Is that a good thing though?
Yeah, it is. That means, I experience life in a different light
So
than other
that
people.
does that mean you don't have high standard?
No, I have high standards. I'm just not going to overdo it.
You're not gonna stress about it. That's the point.
There you go. No stress.
Well, I am a recovering perfectionist. Hi, my name is Alai, and I am a recovering perfectionist.
Hi, LA. Welcome. Congratulations. Are you what? 1 month? 1 week?
I am 1 week in because I started my YouTube channel, or I guess our YouTube channel.
It's yours, but I'll make a guest appearance.
Yeah. Tell us who you are.
Hello,
Who are
folks. I am the Amol.
Uh-huh.
The one and only. Married to her. Husband.
The best part of my life. Anyways, we're gonna get back to reading.
Get back to reading. Let's go.
And this coffee place is called Ola
Hola,
Cafe in what is this area called?
Bishop Arts.
Bishop Art. So good. So
Good.
till next time.